Hello everybody, and today, as you can see by the title, I am doing my full foundation routine. And first I start off by just pinning my hair back and getting it out of my face. And I'm just going to be using the Benefit Professional and the Mary Kay Eye Primer Base. This is so weird, but I mix these together and they actually work for me, and they kind of control my oil a little bit. And I just mix them between my fingers, and I just basic focus it on the T-zone of my face and on my cheeks. So I focus it definitely on my nose because that's the oiliest spot on my face, and then I forehead, cheeks, around the nose, and then I also focus it like around my mouth area because it tends to crease a lot there. So the foundations I use is two Makeup Forever foundations. I mix them both together, and this seems to be like the only combo for me. I've tried them both separate, and I just don't like it. I feel like the matte velvet is just too chalky, and then the HD is just too like orange, and it just doesn't look good like at all. So them together is like the perfect combo. I use the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation, and my number is number 80, and then I use the Makeup Forever HD Foundation, and my color is Ebony, I believe. I could be totally wrong. So all I do is I just mix it on my hand, on the back of my hand, and I just dot it all over my face. So I always spray water on my foundation brush. I don't know why, just with a damp foundation brush it seems to work better on my skin. And the brush I'm going to be using for my foundation, which I love, is the Sephora Airbrush Precision Foundation, and it seems to work the best for my face. And I always give a little more love to my cheeks because that's where I need more coverage. So I always stipple on my cheeks because that's how I get more coverage. So if you guys want more coverage, that's a little trick. Just stipple on your face instead of rub because it just moves the product around. And always blend down the neck and on your chest. Even if you think your color is your perfect color, it's always best to just blend down the neck and on your chest. I also need coverage on my chest anyway, So next I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation in Soft Stable. And I hate this as a foundation, but I love it as a concealer. And I'm going to be highlighting and concealing, and I put it underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin, and underneath the eyebrows. So next I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender, and this is actually a trick I found out that works good for me. I dampen my beauty blender in very cold water, so when I use it underneath my eyes, it's kind of like it's helping reduce the bags, and it's just waking me up even more. So I just use my beauty blender to blend in my concealer because a beauty blender is more lighter coverage. So if you want lighter coverage, you can use it all over your face. Me personally, I like using a brush all over my face because it has more of a fuller coverage, and it seems to cover everything perfectly for me. So next I'm going to be using the NYX Stay Matte Not Flat Powder Foundation all over my face, and it's in Chestnut. And I'm going to be picking this up with my Cover FX powder brush, and I'm just going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to be focusing it on my cheeks because this seems to actually give even more coverage. I mean, it is a powder foundation, so it gives more coverage, and it just mattifies my face to stay not as oily throughout the day because I get really oily people. So I just blend it down my neck and all over my face. And seriously, excuse all my dancing in this video. I was just had my Spotify playlist on, and I was jamming it out hard. And I also run it down my chest because I have a little bit to cover down there. So next I'm going to be picking up my Revlon Photo Ready translucent powder, and I'm going to be picking it up with my Sephora Airbrush Powder brush. I said brush a lot in that sentence. I'm sorry. And I just focus it in the middle of my face, just where it gets oily the most. And this is the final look. Do you guys like it? Do you guys like it? So thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the description box because I have things to down there. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys Friday. Bye!
Hello?
How are you?
Good.